take my shoes off. I watched the last video and they were all squeaking. All right, I want to give myself plenty of space. I see a seam there. Huh. I'm going to move this over a little. Let's see. I decided to come down about, I'm just eyeballing this, about 4 inches maybe. I'm going to move it over a little. I want to make sure I got enough room over here where that seam is. All right, I'm going to start with the end. I'm going to put it about where I want it to start. All right, looks like it's going to have plenty of seam room, border room. Now I'm thinking, let's see, 1 inch apart. I'm going to do that and see what I think. And you know what else I need to do so it doesn't get wonky? Oh, I can't do it 1 inch apart at the base because the eye crashes into the end. Okay, so, oh well, you know what? I bet it would look right if I did it 1 inch apart at the top. Let me see. You know, you don't think about stuff like that until you're doing it. Okay, let's see. That does not look right. It just doesn't. All right, so since the Y goes out like that, do I measure the distance between the letters at the bottom or at the top? Because if you do it one way, it's going to look weird on, oh, wow, how am I going to do this? Okay, let's try 2 inches at the top and see what that looks like. All right, 2 inches. Puts it there. 2 inches puts it there. It's not going to look right. It doesn't look right. Okay. I'm a reasonably intelligent person. All right, let me look at that. I don't like that. That looks like it's too, it looks good with the N and the A and the next N, but the next one, it doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. I'm gonna have to, I don't think I'm gonna be able to measure it with specific distances. I'm going to just eyeball it. I like that. I have no idea. Wow, that's weird. Because it's not the same distance apart on the bottom or on the top. It's just the shape of the letters, I guess. I think this is a geometry problem. Whatever. All right, so what I need to do now is I need to make sure everything is exactly 4 inches from the top. Now I know that's a good measurement. Okay, so that is. So now that I like how it looks just by looking at it, I can go ahead and pin them down. I think I'm pinning it through both layers, which I'm probably gonna have to go back and undo it. All right, 4 inches. Oh, you need to come up a hair. Okay. Got my Disney streamer on. I watched Tanya Blakely, that crazy Disney lady. She's one of my favorites. I love Janelle. I like it when they hang out with Ron. He stopped and talked to my girls at, I think it was Hollywood Studios. Of course, he stops and talks to everybody. They're very nice. I love Resort TV1, Josh and Jenna. I like them all. I subscribe to everybody that streams live at Disney. Pretty much I try to subscribe to them, because if my girls or my grands go down there and I don't get to go, I stalk them on the streamers. And they'll text me, they're like, and I know we could just FaceTime while they're at Disney World, but it's just fun to find them on the YouTube streams. They're like, Mom, we're at Animal Kingdom and we just saw Goo to You. And I'm like, okay, where is he? He's over there by the blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, ah. And then I find him and I take videos. It just makes me feel successful with technology. It's like, oh my gosh, I've got this. There have been times when I've had streamers on, one streamer on this TV, another streamer on another TV, and another streamer on my laptop. So yes, I have a problem. Okay, I'm liking how this looks, and I think what's throwing it off is it's an N and an N and an N and a Y, and they all line up. It's the A that's kind of throwing it. The A makes everything look kind of cattywampus. But hey, what are you gonna do? All right, so I'm gonna have to straighten up this edge, and even after I straighten up this edge, I think it's gonna give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches from the letter. And then so 5 inches from the letter. So I got plenty of room. Let's just go ahead and cut it. And thanks for hanging here with me while I do this. Ooh, did I just cut my, ooh, I did. Just cut that. It wasn't on my pad, my cutting mat. Oh well, it's just this part right here, so it's not that big a deal. Always doing something like that. Okay, I'm gonna give myself plenty. I'm just gonna go ahead and give myself some more. Okay, so I've got plenty of space. I need to straighten it up now and get it straight. Let's see if I can do that without changing my setup here. All right, I'm gonna move you down here. I'm gonna move you up a little. There we go. All right, now then. All right, good, good, good. The pillow will look really weird if I do it that big. So let's do, I'm gonna straighten it up at 5 inches and see what I think. 5 inches from the last letter to the edge. Get a ruler. This ruler's falling apart, it's broken. It's still my favorite one. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5. Let me see if I can line it up with this mat. I think it's good. Yeah, that's good. So that would be about here on this line right here. And I'm lining it up with my mat. If you do any sewing at all, get a rotary cutter. You're welcome. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I cut it right down to the edge there. I do not know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that would be right there. Okay. Good. Okay. Don't make the mistake that I made. While using a rotary cutter, You better pay attention. Because I looked up to watch, I had a laptop sitting here, it was rotary cutter, and then zip, right through my finger. About cut it to the bone. Because you want to keep these things sharp. Yeah. Almost thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room and get it stitched up. But I didn't. But I don't make that mistake again. I'm not looking away or looking at anything. I might be talking to you, but I'm looking. You do not want to take your eyes off of what's in front of you when you've got a rotary cutter in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're 4 inches from the top. Yep, 4. Measure twice, cut once. That's a good rule. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's right here. All right, what would be my easiest way? My easiest way to do this would be to fold it. See if I can do that without causing too much trouble. Yeah, that's good. It's going to be a little. All right, line this up and get a good straight edge. Problem is now I can't tell. I have no frame of reference for, oh, I know what I can do. Let's just flip this over. Flip this over 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's this line right here, number 14. Okay. I hope I figured that right. So get on line 14. We're all straight over here. Line number 14, or mark the 14-inch mark. Okay. That should be straight enough edges for this project. Now, and let's see if I'm going to like the size of this pillow. This is going to be a weird pillow. It's going to be a long pillow. This pillow is, well, there's going to be seams, but right now it's at 32 inches long. About 14 inches wide. But of course there's going to be, so it's probably going to be about 31, 13. It's a weird sized pillow, but I don't care. All right, now let's see. The next thing I need to do before I do anything is open it up and stitch the letters right where they are. That's going to have to be done before I put the pillow together. Yes. All right. That will be next. And just like I thought, I went through both layers. And I will have to correct that little boo-boo. It's cost me a little time. Oh, excuse me. All right. I'm going to turn the video off because you don't need to watch this.